शुद्ध भक्ता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
शुद्ध भक्ता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लती करमूला।
भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लती करमूला।
शुद्ध भक्ता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
शुद्ध भक्ता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
माधव तिथि भक्ति जननी जतने पालन कोरी।
माधव तिथि भक्ति जननी जतन पालन कोरी।
ओ एकादशी तिथि भक्ति जननी जतने पालन कोरी।
एकादशी तिथि भक्ति जननी जतन पालन कोरी।
कृष्ण वसति वसति बोली परम आदरे बोली।
कृष्ण वसति वसति बोली परम आदर बोली।
गौर आमार जे सब स्थाने करलो ब्राह्मण रांगे।
गौर आमार जे सब स्थाने करलो ब्राह्मण रांगे।
गौर हे गौर गौर आमार जे सब स्थाने करलो ब्राह्मण रांगे।
गौर आमार जे सब स्थाने करलो ब्राह्मण रांगे।
ओ से सब स्थान हेरी वो आमी प्रणय भक्त सांगे।
से सब स्थान हरि गो आमी प्रणय भक्त संगे।
शुद्ध भक्ता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
शुद्ध भक्ता चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
मृदंग वाद्य शुनिते माना अवसर सदयाचे।
मृदंग वाद्य सुनिते मान अवसर सदयाचे।
ओ गौरविहित कीर्तन शुनि आनंद हृदय नाचे।
गौरविहित कीर्तन सुनि आनंद हृदय नाचे।
जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परम आनंद हाया।
जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोर परम आनंद हाया।
जय राधे जय कृष्णा। जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परम आनंद हाया।
जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोर परम आनंद हो।
प्रसाद सेवा करिते हाया सकल प्रपंच जाया।
प्रसाद सेवा करिते हो सकल प्रपंच जय।
जे दिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहे ते गोलोक भाया।
जे दिन गृहे भजन देखी गृह ते गोलोक भाय।
चरण सीधो देखिया गंगा सुख न सीमा पाया।
चरण सीधो देखिया गंगा सुख न सीमा पाय।
तुलसी देखी जुड़ायो प्राण माधव तोष निजानी।
तुलसी देखी जुड़ाए प्राण माधव तो सती जानी।
ओ जयो वृंदे जयो वृंदे। तुलसी देखी जुड़ायो प्राणा माधव तोष निजानी।
तुलसी देखी जुड़ाए प्राण माधव तो सनी जानी।
गौर प्रिया शाक सेवने जीवन सार्थक मानी।
गौर प्रिया शास्त्र सेवने जीवन सार्थक मानी।
भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाए जा।
भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाया।
प्रभु हे ओ प्रभु हे भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूलाय पाए जा।
भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाय जा।
प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे स्वीकार करता।
प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे स्वीकार करोयता।
शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लती कर मूला। भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लती कर मूला। शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला।
जय माधव तिथि जय एकादशी माधव तिथि एकादशी माधव तिथि
जय एकादशी माधव तिथि जय एकादशी।
काय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
बोल रे काय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल काय गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि
निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल।
बोलो माधव तिथि की जय एकादशी तिथि की जय। Why you late? Okay. So program going to be kirtan and katha like this. Not at a stretch kirtan and then at a stretch katha. So it's going to be mix. Those who came late, welcome. Those who came early, also welcome. I was before time here, so most welcome. So let us start. We already sung Gurudev Bhajan and Ekadashi, and as I said, one speaker every day will speak on Krishna, and because the time frame is too less, and I have so much to say, and I don't want to lose that excitement. So today, first of all, a request, Nalini Didi, to speak on. You do it?
I'm being punished.
Is
I
this
came
punished?
late.
You want to sing or you want to speak? This is your choice. You get one choice.
One choice. Okay, so I don't get to sing later then.
Huh?
So I don't get to sing later on if I speak
No.
now.
You only get one chance. Sing or speak.
I think I'll throw myself in the deep end and speak.
Speak, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Hare Krishna.
Om Jnanatimirandhasya Ginangina Shalakaya Chakshurtam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namayom Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Namayom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sanyavadi Paschatati Shatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. And I offer my obeisances unto my Gurudev Nitya Lila Pravishna Om Vishnu Pada Sotra Sat Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, onto our entire Guru Varga, and onto Srila Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj, and all of the devotees of the Gaudiya Netherlands Sangha. My Dhanavats, pranams to you. I'll just speak a little, few points on the nectar instruction, because this is my mood at the moment. Krishna Tattva.
This is Krishna week.
Whatever I feel, okay. So Mahaprabhu appeared for many reasons, and one of the reasons he appeared was to bestow the benediction of this Krishna consciousness movement. And along with that, he actually passed on special gifts that our acharyas, who we are following in the footsteps of, the six Goswamis. So Shri Rup Sanatan Bhattarugana, Shri Jiva Gopala Bhattarasagad, and all of the Sad Goswamis, they came and they gave us special gifts and instructions. So Shri Rupa Goswami came with Upadeshamrita, Shri Raghunath Das Goswami came with Manashiksha. These are all instructions so that eventually we can become pure-hearted souls and devotees and realize what is our sole purpose in this world. That actually, even though this is the material world, and we may say that it's a misery, it's not a misery for those that understand it in the right way. There is a verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam, I forgot it, that explains that somebody who's materially attached, in this prison house, they are bound by these shackles, the shackles on the feet. But for somebody who understands somebody who's a devotee who applies the real practice of life will not see this as a misery. In fact, they will feel joy, they will feel pleasure because they're performing and cultivating this bhakti yoga. So it is very important, first of all, in this process of bhakti to control the senses and not just sort of whimsically and irrationally give up such attachments so that we can become liberated. Eventually we will be, but in the case of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Mahaprabhu also told him once that oh, go home. Now is not the time to just give up everything like that. So taking that as an example, he said to him, Stira yaha. That's it. Yeah. So in that regard, taking that as an example, that everyone is on a different stage, a different level, and that liberation can sound easy, but actually there is a process for eliminating these attachments. So the first verse of Upadeshamrita, I'm sure you all know, is Vachovegam. So how to control the senses. Mahaprabhu has also given this gift of Shikshastakam as well. How to clean the heart, this mirror of the heart that is full of dust. And Srila Raghunath Das Goswami in the first verse explains quite clearly and is giving us the essence of how to control the mind as well. So one who sees this world in that way lives his life for instruction. And like, for example, in Srila Raghunath Das Goswami's first verse of the Manashiksha, is everything is within that verse explaining how we can control this mind, begging with sweet words, begging you with sweet words. Oh, worship the divine couple. Give up this hypocrisy. Guru goshte goshtaraisu sujane pushurgane pushur, meaning the lords of the earth, that understanding everyone's at a different level and there are different types of Vaishnavas in the world as well. So that includes the four sampradayas, sujane. So Sujana is referring to the four sampradayas. So they're also one type of Vaishnava. The Brahmanas, there's also an intermediate class. They're also one type of Vaishnava. So Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is explaining how we must respect these types of Vaishnavas and follow in the footsteps of the Rajavasis and be under the guidance of Sri Guru. Chanting your mantras, so that's your Diksha mantras that your Guru has imparted onto you to develop this divine knowledge. Because without Diksha, it's like cooking rice, but you don't have all the ingredients, so you can't cook rice on its own. It's going to need the water. Srila Gurudev explains the importance of Diksha. So Vrajanava Yuva Dwandva Sharane, so worshipping the ever-youthful, eternal, divine couple. So like this, the Goswamis have come and they've given us all these special gifts, and ultimately this is a gift of life if one wants to progress in this path of bhakti. So one more sort of verse connected to the first verse of Manashiksha, and also on Tuesday was the appearance day of Swami Maharaj in his song Krishna Tava Punya Habe Bhai. One of the verses he explains how it was Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's desire to have this Krishna consciousness spread everywhere in cities, towns, and villages, carrying on the mission of Mahaprabhu. So, Tava Icha Balavan, what's the next part? Tava Icha Balavan Paschatete Tantan Jaha Hoy Gorangeranam. So spreading Mahaprabhu's name everywhere. Jai Gorange Namaloy Tara Hoy Premadoy. So whoever is chanting Gauranga's Nam is this prem is eventually arising. So even Prabhupada, he turned these hippies into happies. Even people that, first time they're hearing this Maha Mantra, they're chanting, that even one should give respect to those that are chanting and hearing the holy name, because every individual has this spark inside, and even if it's dormant. So this verse, which explains how one should mentally honor one who is chanting the holy name, one who is one who may be serving deities, has Harinam Diksha, and is devoid of having the tendency to criticize. So Krishneti Yashagiri Tammanashadriyeta Dikshati, got the rest of it right there. What is it? Bhajanam. Okay, and then Shushushraya, Bhajanam Vijnanam Ananya Anya, Ninda Dishunya Ridam Ipshita Sangalabhya. Yeah, this verse. So, yeah, that was my point. Ultimately, that the Goswamis have come, and even in our songbooks, so many special personalities in our line have given instructions in the form of songs, and find examples of humility that we may not understand, but from these songs we are getting just maybe even a speck of humility and their emotions that they're pouring into these songs. So we can take all of this as a gift, and try to accept these gifts of instructions in our lives, so that we one day may become pure Vaishnavas and understand what is the meaning of life, and see beauty in this world. Okay. Vanchakalpatarubhishya kripa sindhavya
Why not got ready before? Leave it. I'll do. Hare Krishna. Like this? I thought you give a rose to put here. Okay, Hari Bol. Om Agyan Timirandasya Gyananjan Shalakaya. Why when speak and everyone starts speaking. It was very quiet before. Chakshurumlitam yena tasmai shri gurve namaha. Gurve gauri chandraya radhikaya sadalaya krishnaya krishna bhaktaya tad bhaktaya namo namah. He Krishna karuna sindhu dina bandhu jagatpate gopesh gopikant radha kant namostute tapt kanchan gaurangi radhe vrindavaneshwari vrishabhanu sute devi pranamami haripriye bhaktya vihinaya parad lakshe shibtasya kamadi tarang madhe कृपामयी तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर एवरीवन हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम You just turned me around.
I'm sorry, man.
In my program, try to... Yes. All this garland and all, just do in beginning. Not when I speak Mangalacharan. Yes. Okay. Recently, we observed Krishna Janmashtami, the advent of Krishna. The whole purpose of celebrating Krishna Janmashtami and doing all services is what? For what reason? Is Madhav Tithi, Bhakti Janani. Just like today's Ekadashi. And Ekadashi is Madhav Tithi, means the Tithi of Krishna. Then what to speak of Krishna's own appearance? That's also Madhav Tithi. Bhakti Janani. Why we are doing this? Bhakti Janani means mother of Bhakti. By observing these Tithis, we are gaining Bhakti. Because without Bhakti, we cannot get proximity with Krishna. Bhakti reva nayati, bhakti reva darshati, bhakti vash purusho, bhakti reva bhuyasi. You know, who knows this verse? You know? Learn this, very important. Bhakti reva nayati, bhakti reva darshati, bhakti vash purusho, bhakti reva bhuyasi. Only with bhakti, one can have proximity with Krishna. Only with bhakti, one can have darshan of Krishna. It's only the bhakti which can bring one near to Krishna. Bhakti is everything. And to attain or gain that bhakti, we observe Ekadashi. We observe all these auspicious tithis. And amongst all auspicious tithis, Krishna Janmashtami is the topmost. Topmost. So, there are so many tattvas. So, there are so many details of the tattva of Krishna. It is endless topic. I wish I could have stayed 1 month here. And I wish every evening we could have Krishna tattva discussed. Because endless topic from every perspective, from every detail. But the only problem is, we are not qualified to glorify Krishna. Why we are not qualified? Because Krishna is transcendental and very subtle. And our senses very material in nature and very gross understanding. Aprakrit vastu nahi prakrit gochar. Transcendental personalities or transcendental dealings can't be comprehended with material senses. Therefore, we take humble shelter of our predecessors, our acharyas, and the associates of Krishna, who glorify Krishna in so many verses. Yeah. Krishna also glorifying himself. I'm going to come to that point. But sometimes, when there is too much material in the head, then it gets little troublesome to think from where to start with. So let us start with something, and then in that starter, many things will come along. And when I'm saying this, I'm not proud of saying that I have discovered or made this, but I'm very proud to say this, that we heard Srila Gurudev speaking this in Mathura prior to Krishna Janmashtami, like 10 days before Krishna Janmashtami. Gurudev used to ask all devotees, irrespective of brahmachari, grahast, vanpras or sannyasi, to speak on Krishna Tattva. And everyone is coming up with so many tattvas, siddhantas, ras vichar, amazing time, golden period. And we were just new brahmacharis, we were surprised from where so much is coming. And all preachers who are speaking, they are saying, we all heard this from Srila Gurudev. All the streams coming from him. And when Gurudev was describing this, it's like he has thousands mouths describing Krishna Tattva. And after hearing from all these devotees, then we were thinking, what can be more than this? What can be more than this? And then Gurudev used to bring more topics. 10 days, totally Krishnized. Prior to 10 days, almost 5-6 days, Rup Goswami-ized. All about Rup Goswami. Then Krishnized. And after Krishna Janmashtami, until Radhashtami, Radharani-ized. All Radharani Tattva, Siddhanta. You know, it was just like ocean of Hari Katha, the ocean of lectures. And in that ocean, by hearing all that, it feels like one is drowning. Why don't you fix before I come? In Hari Katha, I don't like any disturbance. In Radha Ashtami, all Radharani Siddhanta is just like you are sinking in. So, try to relish this. You know, it is just like you're very hungry, you've not eaten for some days, and nice prasadam on your plate with ice cream and pastry, and you're just taking one bite, and someone comes and snatch from you. How you feel? Terrible, huh? This is what I get upset. There's so much hunger, starving, and there's a point of relishing. Relishing what? The sweetness of Krishna. And the moment you relish, someone come and trouble you, disturb you, take cake from your hand, what you feel? Terrible experience. So everything should be done before Harikatha. Achha. Shri Naraji, he did a research. Research, you know, when people they do PhD in universities, they do research and they write thesis. Shri Naraji, the first person who wrote thesis, research, was Shri Naraji. He has done PhD. PhD in what? The research to find out who is the best recipient of the mercy of Krishna. There are so many devotees. Generally in Hindu Samaj, in Sanatan Dharma, they say all devotees are same. But Naraji did research and proved that all devotees are not same. They are difference of the moods and difference of their status and the difference of perception of Krishna. Perception of Krishna. So Naraji, he went to many places. Let us start with Indra. Narad is saying, Indra, you are very blessed because the Lord accepted you as your elder brother and he accepted himself as younger brother, and that's why his name is Upendra. Bhagwan name is Vaman, but he became the younger brother of Indra and name became Upendra. Understand? So Indra, he glorified Krishna in so many ways. But many times Indra get confused and bewildered and get illusioned to understand the personality of Krishna. As in the beginning I said, how we can describe the transcendental nature of Krishna, which is so subtle. Even personalities like Indra, who is the king of all demigods, he got bewildered, illusioned. And he can't understand. He was not able to understand who is this personality in Krishna. So he want to sabotage the entire Brajmandal. Muyanti yas suraya. Even great personalities, they get bewildered. And Indra is not ordinary. He is king of all demigods. That's,
Can you fix it?
leave it. I just hold. Take away. So Indra, he was so confused. And when he started performing stutis, started performing stutis when he understood the opulence of Krishna. And when he got to know the opulence of Krishna, when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill for 7 days and 7 nights. 7 days and 7 nights. After that he realized, after seeing the opulence of the Lord, then demigods like Indra, they understood. Now, if we see the status of the demigods, when the Ras Leela was happening, Ras Utsav Sampravarto Gopi Mandal Mandita Yogeshwarena Krishna Tasa Madhya Dvidvi. 2 gopis and 1 Madhav. 2 gopis and 1 Madhav performing Ras Leela. Please try to dive into this. Give attention. You will not get this Harikatha anywhere else. This is Srila Gurudev's Harikatha. And it's not, I'm just repeating his words. So I'm just trying to connect everything. Give attention. If you're not understanding, still taste this. Ras Utsav Sampravarto. When the Ras Leela was happening, you read in Bhagavatam, demigods came in their airplanes and they're showering flowers on Krishna and all the gopis. How is possible? Can demigods, are they qualified to see Ras Leela of Krishna? No, not at all. Why not? If someone asks you. Because demigods, they are in a mode of material nature. They are in Sattva Gun. There are 3 modes of material nature. Sattva, Rajatama. Goodness, passion, and ignorance. Demigods in the mode of goodness. So even if you are in the mode of goodness, you can't see or can't understand. What to speak of seeing? Even you can't understand the pastimes of Krishna. You will say, people may say, Krishna being Supreme Lord, why dancing with other wives? And 100 million gopis? One Purusha, one male personality, Krishna, and dancing with 100 million gopis? How is that possible? And he has so many girlfriends, 100 million? Of course, only he can have that many. You try having 3-4, then you understand. घर में ही रास हो जाएगा. So when the point is, when demigods were there, Bhagavatam said demigods came there, shower flowers. This is an ordinary outline. So when you read Bhagavatam by yourself, this question will not even come in your head. You said, and when the chance was given to you to speak, you said demigods came and they showered flowers on Ras Leela. No. Why not? Demigods in a mode of material nature. Krishna and the associates, especially Braj Gopis, and especially these amorous pastimes. What to speak of demigods? Even Vatsalya Ras have no interest in there. Even Sakhya Ras have no interest there. Even Dasya and Shant Ras have no interest there. Only Madhurya Ras has interest there. Then what to speak of demigods? Getting my point? Little difficult? Understanding? Yes. Then say yes.
Yes.
Little loud, yes?
Yes.
Oof, thank you. So when demigods came, what they saw? They didn't saw gopis. Get to this point. Krishna is dancing with gopis. Anganam Anganam Antaramadhavam Madhvar Madhava Chantaranganam. Two gopis and one Madhav. Two gopis and one Madhav. Two gopis, one Madhav. Krishna expanded himself in so many forms. Which Prakash is that? I told you in Baldev Purnima. Prabhav Prakash. Krishna manifests in so many forms. But demigods, they're not able to see any gopi. Why? The gopis got disappeared? No, they were still there. But they have not eyes to see those gopis. So that means demigods able to see Krishna dancing? Not that. Not even that. So surprising. If you don't take shelter of the acharyas, you will not understand these details. Therefore, Hari Katha is food. If you don't get Hari Katha, no food. Acharyas is giving Hari Katha. Gurudev is giving Hari Katha. Prabhupada is giving Hari Katha. So what demigods understand? Seeing that? Only hearing music. That's all. No entrance. Indra, the king of demigod, got entrance after understanding I did a mistake and felt repentance and regret. Then he came and paid obeisances to Krishna at Govind Kund in Govardhan and performed Abhishek to Krishna and gave him a name. What name? Govinda. Govinda means what? Bol?
Cowboy.
Explain the meaning Govinda. Go means senses. Go means cows. Go means cowherd boys, gopas, and go means the gopis. Go vindititi Govinda. Krishna who gives pleasure to the senses, to the cows, to the gopas and the gopis. That's why his name is Govinda. Only this much. But because he is king of demigods, and again, mode of goodness, very, very prominent, but not cross that mode of goodness. Therefore, he fought with Krishna. He fight with Krishna. He did two mistakes. One is to destroy the whole Braj Mandal. And he showered heavy rain 7 days, 7 nights when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. The other point is in Dwarka Leela. Krishna with Satyabhama went to Swargaloka to get Parijat flower, a flower from heaven, from Swargaloka, which never perish and very fragrant. And all the demigoddesses, especially the wife of Indra, Sachi, she decorated her hairs with those flowers. And very funny pastime. Not when Krishna was alone with his wife. When Krishna was sitting with his 8 wives. Then Narad brought this Parijat flower and said, Krishna, give this flower to one who loves you most. Trouble, huh? Big trouble. Your 8 wives are sitting and you tell Krishna to give, you're the best wife and to whom you love the most. Krishna got nervous. What to do now? Kya kare, kya kare? So he gave this flower to Rukmani, the first wife, the first queen. Because he kidnapped Rukmani, right? Other queens not kidnapped. Only Rukmani got kidnapped. So he gave this and Satyabhama became what? He bolte, Hey Bhagwan. Satyabhama got angry. Acha, this is what you always telling, I love you the most. Today, he proved with this test whom you love the most. Rukmani said, Satyabhama said, now I understand. Nimant hot fan me. Krishna said, no, Satyabhama, wait. I love you so much. No, this is proof today. You gave that flower to Rukmani, right? This is, very common phenomena. Immediately getting jealous and envious. Yes? Very common, huh? If I give garland to Dayanidhi and not give to Pran, and he will become jealous. Why to him, why not to him? This is very easy. Easy, right? So, Krishna said, Satyabhama, you only thinking of one flower? This is nothing. I will bring the complete tree and plant in your courtyard. You can decorate your hairs every day. Satyabhama said, yes, I know. There are many poets. They use their poetry. तेरे लिए चांद तोड़ लाऊंगा. सब बोलते हैं, ऐसे ही बोलते हैं फालतू. They just use their words. But this is not true. Krishna said, this is true. I'm serious about this. Let's go to Swarga. Satyabhama said, you serious? He said, yes. They both ride on Garuda. And they went to Swargaloka and told Parijat, hey Parijat tree, I want to take you and want to plant in the courtyard of Satyabhama. Parijat said, everything belongs to you, Prabhu. You are Supreme Lord. You are my boss. But I have immediate boss. That is Indra. I have to first inform him. And when Parijat informed Indra that Prabhu is here, Krishna is here, he wants to take me. Indra said, well, everything belongs to the Lord. What can I say? If he is there, he wants to take you, then go. Indra immediately agreed to this, but his wife provoked him. This is also big trouble. Husband want to give donation, wife say, why? Everything you giving? We have to do party, we have to go vacations, keep something savings. We have to go Disney. Sachi provoked Indra. And Indra said, yes, you're right. And he started fighting with Krishna. He forgot. I already asked forgiveness for the big offense I did. And he fought with Krishna. And Krishna defeated Indra. Indra became so ashamed. Why I hurt my wife? He became so ashamed. So, time to time, they fight with the Lord. They don't understand because they get bewildered. Then coming to Brahmaji. So I don't know if I'm going to finish this topic until Sunday, whatever. It's a very elaborate topic. Coming to Brahmaji. Brahmaji what? Is a Vishnu Tattva or a Jeev Tattva? What is the shloka in Brahma Samhita? No. From ant to Brahma. From ant to Brahma. I'm forgetting this verse. Even Brahmaji has end to his life. His life is how long? What is the span of his life? Which verse? Huh? 100 years? But not 100 years like us. His 12 hours, you know, the 12 hours of Brahma? How much is 12 hours of Brahma? I'm going to ask this question on Saturday. 4 yugas, Satyuga, Treta, Dwapar and Kali Yuga. When 4 yugas pass 71 times, how many times? 71. Everyone learn this. When 4 yuga pass, how many times? 71. Then it becomes one manvantra. What it becomes? One manvantra. When 14 such manvantra pass, that's 12 hours of Brahma. So, moi. So 4 yugas pass 71 times is one manvantra. When 14 such manvantra passes, how much? 12 hours, means daylight of Brahma. And similarly, night of Brahma, this is just 24 hours. And his life is 100 years. But why I am saying this? Krishna comes in every one day of Brahma, in 24 hours of Brahma. So imagine, we are so lucky and fortunate, Krishna just came 5,000 years back. When is going to come again? One day of Brahma. Understand? One day of Brahma means after trillion infinite lifetimes, Krishna will come again. And we are so fortunate, he just came 5,000 years back. Understand? That's the beauty, that Krishna comes in one day of Brahmaji. And therefore, Brahma is fully aware of Krishna's Tattva. And this is our Guru Parampara. Krishna haite chatur mukha, hai Krishna sevan mukha, Brahma haite narade ramati, narada haite vyasa, madhva kahe vyasa dasa, purna pragya padma namagati, nirhari madhava se, sudha parama se, shishabari angikar kari, akshobhega shishya jaya, tirtha name parichaya, dase jnana sindhutare. Okay, not singing complete. But Krishna haite chaturmukha, hai Krishna sevan mukha, Brahma haite naradir mati. Our Guru Parampara is Krishna instructed to Brahmaji. Krishna is very independent. He is Swarad, Swatantra, Savatantra. He can choose anyone, irrespective, regardless. This is his choice. And no one can stop Krishna for doing anything. No one can point out to Krishna for anything. His kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum. What is the meaning? He can make possible impossible. He can make impossible possible. Kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum. So no one can point out to Krishna for anything. So he choose just anyone. He can choose and he can shower all his blessings and his kripa, compassion. Anyone, regardless. So, Brahmaji, our Guru, the parampara starts from Krishna to Brahmaji. The first person to whom Krishna gave Diksha and Shiksha is Brahmaji. Krishna played on his flute, and what he sang on his flute? The word cling, the Bij mantra, the seed of the complete mantra, Kam Gayatri. Cling. Brahmaji got initiation. How fortunate and lucky is Brahmaji? Getting direct initiation from Krishna and hearing his flute sound. And Brahma also getting what? Chatushloki Bhagavatam. The essence of all the scriptures. Nigam Kaluptarum Galitam Phalam Shuk Mukhat Amrit Dravya Samritam Pibad Bhagavad Rasamalayam Muhu Raho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavuka. The essence of all the scriptures, the ripened fruit of that tree. The essence of the tree is in its fruit. And that fruit is Srimad Bhagavatam, which Krishna gave to Brahmaji. And in essence, 4 verses. How many of you know this? Raise your hands. Not like this. Anyone here? There? Not you?
I do, but I need to revise them.
Okay, loudly. Aham evasam evagre nanyas asat param pashat aham yo avshishyati so asmin aham rite artam yat pratet na pratecha atmani tad vidde atmamaya yatha bhaso yatha tamaha yatha mahanti bhutani bhuteshu cheshvanu parvishnani pravishnani tatha tesham na teshaham etad eva jigyasam tattva jigyasam Anve Vitikarena Yasya Sarvat Sarvada. That's all Bhagavatam. No? Krishna gave this. So how fortunate is Brahmaji? But Brahmaji also got bewildered. But there's the difference of the bewilderment of Indra and Brahma. Brahma can never get bewildered. He's our Gurudev. Is our Adi Guru. But if Krishna wants to make you bewildered, who can stop you? In the case of Indra, Krishna didn't bewilder Indra. Are, aao. Hare Krishna. Swagatam, Swagatam. Come here, we have a seat. Idhar aja, aja. Come. Hare Krishna. Swagatam. क्या बोला था ना? Indra got bewildered because of modes of material nature. But with Brahma, Krishna made Brahma bewildered with his potency. Understand the difference? Yes. Because Brahma cannot get bewildered, Gurudev used to say Krishna comes every one day of Brahma. He is familiar with everything of Krishna. Understand? So, Krishna, so means English so, not Dutch so. So, Brahmaji, he gave so much Siddhanta and Tattva describing the glories of Krishna. Brahma described the beauty of Krishna. This all comes under Krishna Tattva. So, next year, be ready for speaking Krishna Tattva. Yeah? 10th canto Bhagavatam, Brahm Stuti. No medyate tadarvishu tadidambaraya gunja vata paripicha sanmukhaya vane sajra kavlar vetra vishanu venu lakshmishe vidupade pashu pankajaya. No medyate apashu tadidambaraya. The first verse Brahmaji spoke when he came to know that Krishna is my Lord, Krishna is supreme. And I got bewildered. I don't know why I got bewildered. But Krishna employed his Yoga Maya to bewilder Brahmaji. And then when Krishna uncovered Yoga Maya, then Brahma came to know. And what's the first verse? Describing the beauty of Krishna. Praising Krishna. Because he felt so bad. I have offended my Lord. And I stole his cowherd boys and I stole his calves. I became thief. How dare I can become thief if my Lord is butter thief? He's the best thief. Braje prasiddham navanita choram. What he steals? Not only the makhan, not only the butter. Anek janma chit papa choram. He also steals the sins from our so many lifetimes. And he steals the garments of the gopis, the clothes of the gopis. And he's not even satisfied with that. Shri Radhika, he stole the complexion and the mood of Radharani. He's the best thief. And Brahmaji is feeling regret and repentance. How can I become a thief if my Prabhu is the best thief? And I stole. That is very wrong I did. So when you feel regret, repentance, what we are supposed to do? We should praise. The point comes, be careful. When regret comes in the heart, when bhakti comes in the heart, Samvit and Haladani together melt the heart. When melting heart comes, then bhakti comes in the heart. And when bhakti comes in the heart, very first thing comes is regret. So now if I'm regretting, what shall I do? Okay, I've done something. Now I'm regretting, what shall I do? Praise. One Brahmin came to Mahaprabhu, very innocent person. He said, Mahaprabhu, I criticized one Vaishnava. I criticized one Vaishnava. Now I'm realizing I did wrong. So what is my repentance? Because now I'm realizing I was wrong. Before I was not. You know, when in the course of speaking, criticizing, we drive fun. Because that's the best way to get awake all Ekadashi night. Ekadashi night, if we are reading Bhagavatam, after 11 o'clock, and someone go more, and very fortunate one go totally, But the best way, no, I'm not saying to follow this, but when you're feeling sleepy, just criticize one. Bas. You know, Pran? Oh. What do you think of himself? Then Govinda will say, yes, my brother, I know, yes. Then other will say this, then will say that. Totally awake. 30 minutes criticize and then again start. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. This is how, human nature, na? That's why, Pujyapat Bandh Maharaj always say this. What to speak of becoming Vaishnava? You're not even human being. Because this is human nature. And we have to come beyond human nature to Vaishnava nature. And when we come to Vaishnava nature, then there is no critics. There's always praise. Because Vaishnava, they see the essence. They are sargrahi. You know sargrahi? Bumblebee. Sit on each and every flower and take the essence. Understand? Bees, what they do? Bees, they sit on the flowers and they extract the nectar and they put in one stalk, beehive. That means what? They're miser in nature. The bees are like preachers. Those preachers who are very miser, they go and taste. Means they hear so much, extract nectar, but then they store. And don't allow anyone to taste that honey. No one can touch beehive. If you try to touch beehive, what will happen? They will kill you. They will kill you. Okay? Then a person comes who knows how to extract nectar from beehive. He pulls out that nectar, then he starts distribute to everyone. This is called Sargrahi. Another person is Bharvahi. Bharvahi means one who always carry burden. Donkey. Donkey. Bhaktas are Sargrahi. They are like bumblebees. They go and whisper everywhere. Means spreading Krishna consciousness. So Gurudev, Vaishnav also they choose. One should not feel pride. As Brahmaji, Krishna chose him, recipient of mercy. Gurudev, Vaishnavas also choose someone recipient of mercy. And what they are supposed to do? Should go and preach. Should go and preach. But who can preach? Jai Krishna Tattva Veta Sai Guru Hai. First you have to become Krishna Tattva Veta. Fully acquainted with Krishna Tattva. Because if someone asks you a question and you have no answer, then what? Then preaching cannot be successful. You are making other person doubtful. Jai Krishna Tattva Veta Sai Guru Hai. Kiva Shudra, Kiva Vipra, Keva Nyasi, Shudra Kenanai, Jai Krishna Tattva Veta Sai Guru Hai. So, if a bumblebee is spreading the news, whispering around, and if you control that bumblebee in your net, you're obstructing the channel of Guru and Krishna. Understand this point. You making obstacles and obstruction in the channel of Guru and Krishna. And what will happen? Consequences. Gurudev Krishna chose someone preaching. But if you're obstructing that preaching, careful with this. If you're making obstacles in that preaching, consequence will come. Inevitable. You can't avoid that. Unavoidable situations. Bhajan issues, health issues, mind issues, many issues. But during the course of doing this, there's a lot of fun. But later on, when one realizes, then it's too late. This Brahmin who came to Mahaprabhu and said, Mahaprabhu, I criticize with my this tongue, I criticize one Vaishnava. Now I'm repenting and realizing I did wrong. What I'm supposed to do? Mahaprabhu smiled. He said, very easy. Use the same tongue in glorifying now. That's the only remedy. There is no other remedy. If you think you chant more, you do more tapasya, Nirjala Ekadashi, no. The same tongue you use for criticizing, now you use the same tongue to glorify. This comes when repentance comes. And when repentance comes, bhakti comes. The first symptom of presence of bhakti in the heart is repentance. We can judge ourselves. No need to judge others. So Brahmaji, he felt regret of what he did. I stole cowherd boys and calves of Krishna. And then what he did? Start praising Krishna. The first praise is speaking the glories of Krishna. How beautiful you are. No medyate upushu tadidambaraya gunjavata paripicha sanmukhaya. Oh Krishna, you're so beautiful. Your complexion is just like dark rain clouds. And just like there is lightning in the rain clouds, you're wearing pitambar, lightning like pitambar. And Brahma gave a stamp in glorification of Krishna. Pashu Pankajaya. You are the son of the maintainer of cows. That means Krishna is not Vasudev Nandan, Devki Nandan. Krishna is Yashoda Nandan. Because Vasudev Maharaj is not maintaining cows. Who's maintaining cows? Nanda Baba. You are the son of Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Maiya. Pashu Pankajaya. This was the first praise by Brahmaji. And you know how many praise were there? The whole Vedanta Brahmaji put in this stutis in his prayers. How much we can describe? 3 days will pass like this. Tatyanukampa susmikshmano bhunjane vatma kritam vipaka hidevak pavubi viddham namaste jivayo mukti pade sadaibhag. No time to elaborate on this. Then Jnanam prayase udvanti namant eva jivanti sanmukridya bhavadya vartam sthane stita shuti gatam tano van mano virje prayaso jit chit asya pitrilokyam. Next. अथापिते दे पदाम्बोज दे प्रसाद लेश अनुग्रत ही ना तो एक तत्वम ईश्वर परमा कृष्ण सच्चिदनंद विग्रह नादे राधे गोविंद सर्व कारणम कारणम चिंतामणि प्रकर सद्मशु कल्प वृक्ष लक्ष वृतेश सुरभीर विपालयन्तम लक्ष्मी सहस्त्र सत्सम ब्रह्म सेव्यमानम गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमं भजामि आनंद चिन्मय रस प्रतिभाविताभि ताभि निज रूप देव कलाभि गोलोक एव निवासते अखिलात्म भूतो गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमं भजामि. एंड प्रेमांजन चूरितम भक्ति विलोचनेना संत सदैव हृदेश विलोकयन्ति यम श्याम सुंदर चिंत गुण स्वरूपम गोविंदमादि पुरुषम. ब्रह्मजी एंड नॉट स्टॉपिंग गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमं भजामि. He said so much and then finally he glorified Aho Bhagyam Nand Gobraja Kusam Yan Mitra Paramanandam Purna Brahm Sanatana. All glories to whom? Aho Bhagyam Nand Gobraja Kusam. Shri Nanda Baba and Brajavasis. Krishna being their eternal friend, enacting ordinary human-like pastimes. Brahmaji is saying this. But, long story short, this stutis of Brahma will take 15 days if you start explaining and describing this. There's so much there. But one thing which Brahmaji said is like a hammering on those who think we are big Pandit and we know everything about Krishna. Brahmaji said what? Janantam eva janantam kim bhokta name prabhu manusu vapusu vacha vaibhavam gocharam. Brahmaji said, I have 4 heads. People have only 1. Brahmaji has how many heads? 4 heads. So make difference, huh? If you think with 1 head and if you think with 4 heads. And Brahma is the one who read Vedas, all Vedas, 3 times. Bhagwan Brahma Karsya Trividanikshaha. 3 times he read all the Vedas. He said, I am claiming this, Brahma. Believe my word. Janantam eva janantam kim bhokta name prabhu. One who is boasting, bakwas karta hai. Ordinary language में बक बक करता है, जो ये बोलता है कि मैं भगवान को जान गया, मैं भगवान के why हिंदी why I understood the opulence and sweetness of Krishna. That person is foolish number 1. I Brahma claim this. Manasu vapusu vachaha. With my mind, with my body, with my words. Vaibhav tava gocharam. I cannot comprehend. I cannot understand your opulence. It is too large. I can't. Therefore, I just ask forgiveness for what all I did. But one thing I want to know, Prabhu, because nature comes forward. No matter how much you conceal your nature, you hide your nature, one day nature comes. In regard to this, one Maharaji, there is one sannyasi, he speaks a very ordinary pastime, ordinary story. Once upon a time there was a sheep in the forest and some color fell on the sheep. When color fell on the sheep didn't know that the color, I got colored. Then all other animals, they got scared of sheep. Because they never seen this multicolored animal in the forest. They thought, my God, this animal is worse than lion, the king of jungle. Even when the lion came in front of the sheep, lion saw and lion ran away. Yes, because he said, oh, it's more dangerous than me. But when sheep doesn't know, but sheep came to in his herd, in this group, then everyone saying, "Mah." And this sheep also, by default nature, also "Mah." Then lion came to know, this is a sheep. A lion came and grabbed and killed that sheep. So the point is, nature, how much we hide, it just comes. Just like the nature of Brahmins is what? Always giving Ashirvad, blessings. If a true Brahmin always give Ashirvad and blessings. This is the nature. Rup Goswami Pad gave blessings, right? Anarpitam charim chirat karunyavatina kalau samarpaitam unnatujarasam svabhakti shriyam Hari Pura Sundaruti Kadamba Sandipita Sada Hriday Kantreshu Spuritove Sachinandan. Blessings. May that Mahaprabhu come and sit in your heart, the inner core of your heart. There's the blessings, because Brahman is Brahman. The nature of always giving blessings. The nature of Vaishnavas, they always want to inspire you, encourage you in bhakti, not material things. Inspire, encourage you. This is their nature by default. They will give you blessings. They'll never curse you. This is the nature of Vaishnavas. What we see, no, you're wrong. Devotee like Narad also cursed. Curse whom? Two sons of Kuber. Narad is pure devotee, is Jagat Guru. Why he cursed Nal Kuber Manigriv? But what was his curse? You standing naked in front of me, you become naked like a tree. But where? In the courtyard of Krishna, of Nand Baba. This is the curse of Naraji. They became associate of Krishna. So by default, devotee never curse. By default, devotee always accept curse. Taking all situations and circumstances equal. See, you may say, these are theories. These are philosophy from Bhagavatam and all. It doesn't work in practical life. Speak something practical. We don't have anything practical. Our practical is Srimad Bhagavatam, bas. Because the examples and the ideals in Bhagavatam, they are the best ones, they are our ideals. And we have to learn from them. We are not understanding, we are not practicing, this is my problem, our problem. But they are our ideals. When Parvati cursed Parvati cursed Chitraketu Maharaj. Shiva is sitting with, taking his wife on his lap and speaking Harikatha. Wife is embracing Shiva, Parvati embracing Shiva on the lap, and Shivaji is speaking Katha to yogis. And Rishi is there, sorry. This is a way to speak Harikatha? Wife on your lap? Never seen, never heard before. Chitraketu Maharaj, he just pointed out to Shiva, what is this ये तरीका कथा बोलने का. This is how you have to speak Harikatha to rishis, keeping wife on your lap. Shiva just smiled, or Parvati cursed. You are, how dare you can point out to my husband Shiva? He's so pure. The lust is not even touching him. He's so pure. Rishis have no problem. What is your problem? I curse you. You have demonic mentality. May you become demon. You know? But then later on Shiva chastised his wife Parvati. Why you come in between me and my godbrother? We are joking. He's joking, I'm also joking. But then one thing Shivaji said there to Parvati. Narayan para sarva na kutascha bhivaiti. Swarg apavarg moksh. Narayan para. Those who are Narayan para means worshipper of Narayan, means Krishna. Followers of Krishna. Na sarva na kutascha bhivayati. They never get fearful. You cursed him. See, Chitraketu is not fearful. He accepted your curse. He can give you curse back. You know that? She was chastising Parvati. You know? Chitraketu can reverse the curse to you. But because he's Narayan Para, he's a devotee of God, Lord. And their nature is, they don't give curse. They always give blessings. Whereas they accept curse. Na kutascha bhivayati. They never get fearful. And they take swarg, nark and moksha equal. The verse to prove that moksha is just compared to a swarg and nark, which is just what? Insignificant. Tuchchavat, like insignificant. Moksha lagu takrita. It's lagu, insignificant. So, this is the nature. I'm coming to the nature. So, Brahmaji nature is what? Always giving boons. I give you this boon, I give you this boon, I give you this boon. He gave boons to Hiranyakashipu. दिन में ना मरूं, रात में ना मरूं, ना अंदर, ना बाहर, ना ऊपर, ना नीचे, ना अस्त्र, ना शस्त्र. And Brahmaji said, okay, take your boons. Brahmaji nature is to give boons. And because his nature to give boons, this is what Brahmaji is now speaking. In that same sequence of praise to Krishna. Brahmaji said, Esham ghosh nivan utbhavan devratyasnas. I don't understand what you're going to give to your Brajavasis, especially the motherly gopis. If Putana, being a demon, disguised herself as motherly form, you gave her a motherly destination in Golok Vrindavan, that what you're going to give your mothers? Because it's always a nature of giving, na? So everyone tried to put one's nature on others. Understand? I was hearing Gurudev lecture 2 days back. Gurudev said, if someone is very lusty, na, he will see everyone is lusty. If someone is having anger, he say everyone is angry. If someone has so much greed, they say everyone is greedy. Because if you put pink glasses, you see everywhere green. If you're putting yellow glasses, you will see everyone yellow. If you have jaundice, what you see everywhere? All yellow. The whole jagat is yellow. The whole world is yellow. This is how what you are, you project on others. That's negativity. Human nature. When one becomes Vaishnava, then it is a stage higher than human. Vaishnava nature. Where everyone tries to see positivity in everything. There is no scope or no room or no space for any negativity there. Positivity. Yeah. So Brahmaji is giving nature. Always give boons. He said, Prabhu, what boons you give? What will you give to the Brajvasis? Esham Ghosh Nivas Ut Bhavan Dev Nadev Ratestas. Sadveshyapi. Sadveshyapi means that Putana who disguised herself as Sadvesh means a motherly form. You gave motherly destination. What are you going to give to your mothers? These are the praise, the glorification of Brahma. But sometimes Brahmaji also get bewildered. Uddhavji said this. स्वयं तो साम्यति स्त्रिधि स्वराज लक्ष्मी आप्त समस्त कामा बलमी हृदय चिरुलोकपाला किरट कोटि यदपाद पीठ. You know, from so many days I'm holding on to blast. This day, that day. Finally today I got a chance. In the research of Naraji, who came number one? No, number one means the best. Huh? No, Uddhav. He proved Uddhav is the best recipient of the mercy of Krishna, the best devotee of Krishna. Why not Gopis and Radharani? Because they are not devotees. Radharani, Gopis are not devotees. Who are they? Who are the Gopis? Answer properly. Anand Chinmay Ras Pratibhavi Tabi. Tabi Nija Rupa Teva Kalabi. They are Anand Chinmay Ras. They are expansion of internal energy, Krishna's own energy. They are not devotees. So Naraji didn't say the Gopis are the topmost. Uddhav is the topmost amongst all. And through Uddhav, the glories of Gopis are being spreaded. When Uddhav, the topmost person amongst the devotees, Indra, Brahma, Shiva, Prahlad, then Hanumanji, Pandavas, then the best one is Uddhav. And what Uddhav is saying? Asam oho charandenu jushamyam syam. I want the foot dust of one gopi, means Radharani. So Radharani Gopi is not devotees. Uddhav is devotee. Uddhav ji, he is speaking the opulence of Krishna. First canto Bhagavatam. Learn this one. Swayam tu samyati stridhi swaraj lakshmi apt samast kama balami hidibi chir lokapala kirat koti yadapad pita. Krishna's Tridhish. Tridhish means Lord of Three. Lord of Three means what? What is Lord of Three means? There are many three numbers. He is the Lord of three modes of material nature. Devi Yashagunmai Mam Maya Durattaya. Maya is what? Material energy means what? Three modes of material nature. And is claiming Mam Maya Durattaya. My Maya is the Lord of three. Then is Lord of Braja Leela, Mathura Leela and Dwarka Leela. Then is Lord of Bhoma Leela. This, when Krishna comes here on this Bhom, is the Lord of that Leela, means Prakata Leela, and is also Lord of Aprakata Leela. Understanding? Everyone? This is Siddhanta. And Drishyaman. He is the Lord of Swapaksha, Vipaksha and Tatastha. He is the Lord of Sadharni Rati, Samartha Rati and Samajasya Rati. How many you can describe? There are many threes. Tridhish. One of the name of Krishna, Tridhish. Like you say Tridev. But Tridev applies to whom? People think Tridev is Shiva. But actually Tridev is He's the Lord of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Three. We have Trideshwari here. Krishna is Tridhish. Krishna is Tridhish means Ish, Lord of three. Ishwar. But Radharani is Lord of Tridhish. And that's why she is Trideshwari. She is the Lord of Tridhish, means Krishna. So Samyat, Uddhavji he is the one who's claiming this, that Krishna is Tridhish. He's explaining, he's describing the opulence of Krishna. What can be more than this? Many three can come in here. In Dutch you say Dri. The Lord of Creator, the Lord of Destructor, the Lord of Maintainer, the Lord of three Vishnus, Karundakshai, Garbhodakshai, Shirodakshai, the Lord of three Gopis, Swapaksha, Vipaksha, Tatastha, many three. You can add many threes in there. There is no limit. So this is what Uddhavji is saying. Swayam tu samyati sridhi swaraj lakshmi. Balamit chirihir lokpala kirat koti adapata pita. You know this verse? 3 important verses spoken by Uddhav. This is one. This makes entire Krishna Tattva. If we elaborate just this one verse of Uddhavji, everything will come in that. Means the opulent part of Krishna. And what is the meaning? That chauki, that seat where Krishna has placed his lotus feet. Where? In Dwarika. The seat where Krishna is placing his lotus feet. You know, he's sitting like this. He's sitting on his big throne and keeping his lotus feet. Then what happens? All the Lokpal, Dikpals, all the great personalities, they come and pay obeisances to the seat, not to the lotus feet. The seat where Krishna has placed his lotus feet. Kirad koti yad pada pitaha. Pada pitaha. Where Krishna has placed his lotus feet. They come one by one. You know. Because everyone who's going to come, they pay obeisances. Brahmaji is coming, tongue. Everyone is wearing mukut. Shiva is coming, tongue. Indra is coming, tongue. Yamraj coming, tongue. And the Dwarpal, Jai Vijay, they just close their ears. Baba, so much noise. And every time same, tongue, 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 tongue. Kirat koti pada pita. Once upon a time, Brahmaji is thinking, I am the creator. But Krishna never praised me. If I stop doing creation, then Krishna will understand. Who will do creation? He will do it. I am the one who is the creator. And if I stop creation, who is going to do creation? Prabhu never clap for me. He never praise me. I will stop creation. I am going to complain in Dwarka. Krishna was sitting on his palace, on a very nice big jeweled throne, and very artistically placing his lotus feet on the seat. And everyone coming paying obeisances. Tongue, 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 tongue. This Brahmaji, forehead, very angry, very disappointed, very upset. At least praise me, right? One clapping. I deserve one clapping. Radha Sundari, these girls, they say, we practice so much. We dance on the Janmashtami. No one clapping, no one praising. And Prabhus may say, oh, we did so much work all the time in kitchen, no clapping. You need clapping from audience or you need clapping from Krishna? Tell me this. If you need clapping from Krishna, then hide yourself. This is a secret in bhakti. Always remember this. If you get clapped by the audience, you are paid. You already got paid. Of your efforts, your dedication, whatever, you already received your payments. We hired that hall for Janmashtami. Anything to do with the owner? So much love for him because you gave a hall to us? You got paid, right? When you get paid, there is no relationship. But imagine if that owner say, I'm so happy, I earn a lot, there's so many programs happen in my hall, for Janmashtami I give you free of cost. When you're not paying to him, what will happen? You will develop love for him, you will develop affection for him, you will give more than what he deserves. And not only you, all devotee community blessings and Krishna blessings on the top of that. Just with one thing, not to get paid. So this is our individual choice. Individual choice. We want to get paid or we want to get unpaid. If we want to get paid, hear more and more praise, more and more clapping. Miracles and magics will not going to happen in your life because immediately you're getting paid. Bas. If you want to see a magic and miracle in your life, believe my word. Mukam karoti vachalam. Pangu langete girim. Then don't try to get paid. Always remain unpaid. And let Krishna praise you. Let Krishna, Guru and Krishna clap you for you. Then Guru and Krishna will clap for you. And when they will clap, the whole world will hear. Krishna's long hands. If he clap, na? Ebe yash ghushuk tribhuvana. 3 worlds will hear that claps. And if you want to get paid, then only like 700 people in the hall. Just in the hall. Your choice. I have personal experience in my life. That's why I have guts to say this. Personal experience, my realization, I don't want to say, otherwise it looks like I'm showing off. Yes, it happens. Maybe not you, maybe others who are listening, oh, he's showing off so much. Baba, that's your problem. But one thing happened in my life, which a miracle. A dumb person speaking. A dumb person. Impossible to speak. Become possible. That's my, I don't know who think what. You criticize, critique, whatever. This is my personal realization in my life. Personal realization. Because I got inspired by my God brothers, my brothers, not to get paid, not worry for praise, not worry for clappings, don't get you paid, then you will see miracle in your life. That's my personal thing. A dumb person is speaking in front of all of you. A dumb person who knew nothing. So, give chance to Gurudev and Krishna to make a miracle in your life. But if you're obstructing an obstacle in the service of Krishna and the preaching of Krishna, he will be so angry. You can't control, you can't hold his anger then. If he gets angry, you can't hold that anger. And his anger will come in so many ways. And that time you can't control. You can't handle. So never ever make this very strong impression in your life. No obstruction in the service of Krishna. No obstacle in the service of Krishna. Otherwise, There are so many energies of the Lord. They are not going to spare you. Mukam karoti vachalam. Pangun lange te girin. Yad kripa tam vande paramanand madhavam. Brahmaji is thinking, I'm not getting praise, I'm not getting clapping. What will happen? He came to Dwarka to complain to Krishna. And at the doorstep, Dwarpal, doorkeepers, Brahmaji are angry. Go and inform Prabhu Krishna, I am here to see him. He said, okay, wait a minute. Let me first get appointment. Let's see what his schedule is. If someone else on the schedule. Did you had appointment? What appointment? What do you think? I am Brahma. Okay, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. The doorkeepers came to Krishna inside. And they said, Prabhu, Brahmaji is there outside. He wants to see you. What is that verse? Sada Tishtanti Arjuna. Ishwar Sarvbhutanam Hide. Huh? Ishwar Sarvbhutanam Hide Tishtati Arjuna. Krishna is present in everyone's heart. And Krishna knew and immediately understood why Brahmaji is here. He has some problems. He think if he will not create, then who's going to do creation? Krishna said, okay, go and ask him, which Brahma? Then the doorkeepers came and they said, Prabhu is asking, which Brahma are you? He became more upset. Like if I enter in the Krishna Kripa house for program and he stopped me. He said, why you are here? And what is your name? I will say, my name is Siddhanti Maharaj. Which Siddhanti Maharaj? Then I will boldly say, how many Siddhanti Maharaj are there? Brahmaji said, how many Brahma you mean? He said, I don't know. This is the answer I got from inside. I'm getting tossed inside, outside. And Krishna made a tear. You know, tear means? Tear kadam. Tear means calling out. All Brahmas, wherever you are, just come here and have my darshan. And the tear, the calling out of Krishna went all the universes, all universes. You know, this is just like the concept of individually texting someone and then there is broadcast list. You text someone, already 250 people get your message immediately. Hare Krishna, Dandvat Pranams. Everyone got message and all the Brahmas came there. And the speciality of the hall in Dwarka is, if there are 4 people, then the capacity restricted to 4. If there are 4 million, it expands 4 million. What is that Sabha? The assembly hall of Krishna known. Sudharma Sabha. Sudharma Sabha. Expands. Hundreds and thousands of Brahmajis came there. And the hall expanded. And there are so many big asanas. And all the Brahmajis sit there. Krishna told doorkeepers, let that Brahma in. Bring him in now. And the doorkeeper said, sorry to make you wait. Boss is calling you inside. The Lord is calling you inside. When Brahma entered in, little upset, ego, all mixed emotions. When he went in, he saw Krishna sitting on a big, high platform. And he saw so many people paying obeisances to him. Kirat koti yad pada pitaha. Paying obeisances to him. Prabhu, thank you so much. Sit there. Sit there. Who are paying obeisances? Brahmas. And more he walking in, he's seeing This Brahma 10 head, that Brahma 50 head. See that Brahma 100 head, that Brahma 1000. Look at that, 10,000. This Brahma 1 million head. Hey Bhagwan, Janantam eva Janantam kim bhakta name Prabhu. I cannot measure your opulence. So many Brahmaji sitting there, and Brahma felt little, there's a complex. Emotions have two complex. One is called superiority complex, another is called inferiority complex. You know this? Familiar with this? Some people have superiority complex. Many have inferiority complex. Brahmaji got this complex. I am the one who have only 4 head, and rest all are thousands, 10,000, 1 million head Brahma. He starts sweating. And from the gate to the throne where Krishna was sitting, when he came close, he paid obeisances. Krishna said, "Welcome, Brahma. Anything to say?" "Oh, no, Prabhu. I just wanted to have your darshan. Feeling separation from you." He came for some other intent, right? I want to complain. If I will not do creation, then who will do? Then you see there are so many creators sitting here. Not only one Brahma, there are so many Brahma. You find this pastime in Brihad Bhagavatamritam by Sanatana Goswami. So many Brahmaji sitting there. Then Krishna said, "Now Brahma, you all had my darshan, you all go now." Then all on their career. What is their career? Swan. We have in Holland. Raj Hamsa. Big ones. Gurudev used to tell. After coming from Holland to Mathura, he said, "In Holland I see Raj Hamsas." That's the career of Brahmaji. Big ones, white. Raj Hamsa. So, Kirid Koti Adapada Pita. That's the opulence of Krishna. Opulence of Krishna. Even Brahmaji got bewildered. But Shiva, he shake hand with Krishna. Krishna always makes Shiva as his friend. Bosom friend. Brahmaji is not friend. Brahmaji is servant. Because he's praying like this. No meddete our poshu. When anyone praising you, not we praising, but I'm speaking about Krishna. It depends on the prayers, how the personalities they are praising Krishna. The Brahmaji first word he said, no meddete abarapushu tadidambaraya. No meddete means, "Oh my Lord, I pay obeisances to you." That means servant. Brahmaji is servant. But Shiva, Krishna always takes Shiva as his friend. And therefore always giving the most difficult task to a friend. Most difficult task only to Shiva. Brahmaji cannot handle that. Only Shiva can handle. Keeping demons away from Krishna, spreading Mayavad, drinking poison, all difficult tasks. Brahma can't handle that. Shiva can handle. But what Shiva do? With his 5 heads, Brahmaji has 4 and Shiva has 5. Panchmukhe Ram Nam Jape Tripurari. Shivji has 5 heads. And what he do with his 5 heads? Always meditate and remember Krishna and chant the name of Krishna. On his Rudraksh Mala, Ram, 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 Ram. And when he is not satisfied with that, Shiva saw, even though I am a male and Krishna is also Purusha. I am Purusha, but Krishna is Param Purusha. But I get little bewildered to see that Param Purusha is rolling in the ground and calling out always the name of his Radharani. That means Krishna is not supreme. Who is supreme? Radharani is supreme. And Shiva said, listen all my devotees. From now onwards, you all call me with the name Gopeshwar Mahadev. Gopeshwar Mahadev means the gopis are my Ishwari. I am their servant. I am not servant of Krishna, I am the servant of gopis. Therefore Shiva, who always chant on his Rudraksh Mala, chanting what? Ram, 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 Ram. He can't resist anymore. And he starts chanting. Muninda Vrinda Vandite Triloka Shoka Harani Prasanna Vatra Pankaje Nikunja Bhuvilasani Brajenda Bhanu Nandani Brajenda Sunu Sangate Kadakari Shasihama Ashoka Veksha Vallari Vitana Mandapasite Pravala Vala Pallava Prabhanurandri Komale Varabhaya Spurat Kare Prabhuta Sampadalaye Kadakari Sasihama Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam Anangaranga Mangalam Prasanga Bhangura Bhruvam Savi Brahmam Sabham Brahmam Driganta Balapatane Nirantaram Vashikrita Katiti Nandanandane. Loud. Tadi Suvarna Champaka Pradipta Gaura Vigrahe Mukha Prabha Parastako Sharadendu Mandale Vichitra Chitra Sanchara Chakora Shavalochane Kadakari Shasihama Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam Madon Madati Yovane Pramodamana Mandite Priyanuraga Ranjite Kala Vilasa Pandite Ananya Dhanya Kama Keli Kovide. Loud. Shakari Sasihama Ashesha Hava Bhava Dhira Hira Hara Bhushite Prabhuta Shata Kumbha Kumbha Kumbhi Kumbha Shusna Prashasta Madda Hasya Chuna Purna Sokya Sagare Kadakari Sasihama Kripa Kataksha Mrinala Vala Vallari Taranga Ranga Dolate Latar Jala Salolani Lalochana Balota Lalan Lulan Milat Manoga Mokta Mohanasine Kadakari Sasihama Kripa Kataksha Bhajan Suvarna Mani Kansita Trisutra Mandari Gunati Raptaviti Salola Nila Kuntala Prasona Kadakari Sasihama Kripa Kataksha Nidamba Nimbanangamana Pushpa Mekalado Prasasta Ratna Chindini Karavana Karindra Shunda Dandika Varoha Sobha Korge Kadakari Sasihama Kripa Kataksha Bhajan Aneka Mantra Naga Manjunu Purala Vastalat Samaja Raja Mansavam Nikvanati Gaura Vilola Hema Vallari Vidampi Charu Chankrame Kadakari Sasihama Kripa Kataksha Bhajan Ananta Koti Vishnu Lok Namra Padma Jachite Himadhi Japulo Maja Virinchi Javara Prade Apar Siddhi Riddhi Deka Sarpadanguli Nati Kadakari Sasihama Mahesh
रमेश्वरी शमेश्वरी प्रमोदकाननेश्वरी ब्रजेश्वरी व्रजाधिके श्रीराधिके नमोस्तुते इति मदद्भुतं स्तवं निशम्य भानुनन्दने करोतु सन्ततं जनं कृपाकटाक्षभाजनं भवेत्तदेव सञ्चिता त्रिरूपकर्मनाशनं भवेत्तदा ब्रजेन्द्रसु मण्डलं प्रवेशनं तदा करिष्यसि मम कृपाकटाक्षभाजनं तदा करिष्यसि मम कृपाकटाक्षभाजनं सुचारुवक्त्रमण्डलं सुकर्णरत्नकुण्डलं सुचर्चिताङ्गचन्दनं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं सुदीर्घनेत्रपङ्कजं शिखे शिखण्डमूर्धनम् अनङ्गकोटिमोहनं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं सुनासिकार्गमौक्तिकं स्वच्छन्ददन्तपङ्क्तिकं नवाम्बुदाङ्गचैतनं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं करेण वेणुरञ्जितं गते करेण वञ्चितं दुकुलपीतशोभनं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं त्रिभङ्गदेहसुन्दरं नखाद्युतिसुधाकरम् अमूल्यरत्नभूषणं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं सुगन्धयङ्गसौरभा गुरो विराजिकौस्तुभं सुरश्रीवत्सलाञ्छनं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं वृन्दावनसुनायनं वृन्दगर्भमोचनं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं व्रजाङ्गनासुनायकं सदा सुखप्रदायकं जगन्मनादरोहणं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं श्रीनन्दनन्दनस्ततं पठेतयाशधान्वितं तवे भवाभिदुःसरं नमामि नन्दनन्दनं 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 जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय राधे जय कृष्ण बोलो बोलो जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय ओ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे बोलो 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 हरे कृष्ण love कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम ओ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Krishna, everyone, with your love. Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Bolo, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Raise your hands. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, आज के आनंद की. Where is Shama Priya and Krishna Kripa? Where is Shama and Krishna Kripa? Huh? Eating? One big clapping for the dear host.